I've got a lot of wings and propellers in my hangar that brought a question in my mind: how much I spend on those air vehicles. This question will be answered in a few minutes. I'm giving you an exclusive tour of my GTA 5 online hangar. Find out how many planes I've got and just how much they cost. Buckle up, it's going to be a wild ride. I'm Bear Games. If you're watching me for the first time, consider subscribe if you like GTA 5 online vehicle content. Let's get started. So this is how it's going to be. I'll give a small description to every jet or airplane, including price of it. And I'll add to that, $300,000 the cost of customization. I guess $300,000, it's a reasonable price. And in the end, I'll do the math and tell you exactly how much money I invested on this hangar. First, I'll start with small planes, then medium, then large airplane. So the first plane is the Dodo. The Dodo seaplane, it's a small airplane primarily based on de Havilland, Canada, DHC-2. I guess you already tried this vehicle at least once while playing GTA 5 story mode, or in online mode, or in MC cell missions. The Dodo can land on water or in asphalt, so it's not just water landed. The Dodo, it's a normal vehicle. It doesn't have any guns or bombs, and it's not even fast. It's probably the slowest airplane on my collection. Now, to the real question, how much it costs to own a Dodo? It's actually free. You can get one when you purchase hangar. Next up to a famous airplane, it's the Cuban 800. The Cuban, it's a twin-engine airplane, featured on GTA 5 story mode and in online mode. It primarily based on Cessna 310. This one, it's much faster than the Dodo and more maneuverable. This plane is a peaceful vehicle too. It doesn't have any sort of weapons. This vehicle is mainly used for delivering goods, like cart selling missions. Now, how much it costs to own a Cuban 800? It's free. You will have it automatically on your hangar when you purchase it. Next up to one of the underrated plane, if we can call it a plane. It's the Nagasaki Ultralight. The Ultralight is a glider added to GTA 5 Online as part of the Smuggler's Run update. I did talk about this vehicle in my previous video, Top Armed Planes. Check it out when you can. The Ultralight, it's not fast. However, it has some cool features. First one is if you change the propellers to carbon propellers, you will be completely in stealth mode. No one will see you on the radar. Also, you can fit a machine gun to the Ultralight. It's not so powerful, however, it can cause damage. Now I guess you're wondering how much it cost. Surprisingly, it cost $665,000. And if you unlock the trade price, you will get it just by paying $500,000. Now it's up to you if you want one or no. Moving to another small airplane. But it's not just a small airplane, it's an amphibious airplane. It's the Seabreeze. The Seabreeze added to game as part of Smuggler's Run back in 2017. So it's not a new vehicle, however, it's still usable till today. The Seabreeze, it's a weaponized vehicle, it has guns on the wing. Not a powerful one, however, it's still usable and better than no guns. The Seabreeze is primarily based on Seawind 300C. Plus to all this flying, this thing around is so much fun. So definitely grab one. It will cost you $1,130,000, and if you unlock the trade price, you will pay $850,000. Me personally, I bought it without trade price and adding $300,000 of customization, so it will become $1,430,000. That's it for the Seabreeze. Next in line, I got the Mogul. The Mammoth Mogul is an aircraft added to game as part of Smuggler's Run update. I did include this airplane in my previous video of top 10 armed planes. Check it out later anyway. The Mogul got 2 machine gun. One can be operated by the driver, and the second one can be operated by a friend of you. Plus to that, the Mogul can drop bombs. The same as the Rogue, you can pick what kind of bombs you want in the customization process. In the downside, the Mogul doesn't have missiles, and it's a slow plane. It will not be useful in dogfighting. In terms of price, it will cost you $3,125,000. And if you unlock the trade price, you will pay $2,350,000. So that means I paid $3,425,000 at least. Next up, I got the Rogue. The Rogue, it's a small attack plane added to the game as part of the Smuggler's Run update. The Rogue, it's a two-sitter airplane. This Ein was one of the airplane I started my journey with. The Rogue is primarily based on the Beechcraft T6 Texan II. In-game, it may seem like a weak plane. It's completely the opposite, because the Rogue have missiles with a good accuracy, and bombs, you can choose what type of bombs you want in the customization process. One thing I don't like in this airplane is the handling. I found it challenging. However, you will get used to it. In terms of price, this plane cost $1,596,000. And if you unlock the trade price, you will pay $1.2 million. In my case here, I paid the full price plus the customization cost $300,000. So the total is $1.896 million. Next up, I got a famous airplane. It's the Pyro. The Pyro, it's a two-sitter. Small jet, also known as one of the fastest airplane in-game. The Pyro added to the game back in 2017 as part of Smuggler's Run update. It's primarily based on de Havilland Vampire. This game came weaponized and ready to cause damage. The Pyro is one of famous dogfighting jets due to its speed and maneuverability. Plus, it have one of the aggressive tracing missiles. However, it's not cheap though. Expect to pay $4,455,000, and with trade price, you will pay $3,350,000. So in total, I paid $4,955,000. That's a lot, but trust me, you will not regret it. That's it for the Pyro. Next up, I got the V-65 Molotov. The V-65, it's a small jet fighter added to the game in 2017 as part of Smuggler's Run update. The V-65 is based on a Russian jet, Mikoyan Gurevich MiG-15. When you buy it, it comes weaponized with tracking missiles and machine gun in the front. So in terms of customization, you can upgrade the armor, paint, handling, and livery. The livery I'm using, it's a rare one. It was available last year, so you will not find it. Let's speak about money. The V-65 will cost you $4,788,000. So not a cheap one. And with trade price, you will pay $3,600,000. So in my case, I paid $5,088,000. That's it for the Molotov. Next up, I got the Bezra. The Bezra is a one-sitter military trainer. Jet added to the game as part of the San Andreas Flight School update. It doesn't have any guns, however, it's a pretty fast jet. Also, it's a Pegasus vehicle, so you can't sell when you buy it. And you can store it on your hangar. The Bezra is based on Aero L39 Albatross single engine. In terms of money, it will cost you $1,150,000. Honestly, I don't recommend it. It's not useful. Unless if you're looking for fun in that case, go get it. Moving forward to Buzzard Attack Chopper. The Buzzard, it's a useful helicopter in GTA5, online, especially the weaponized version of it. The only helicopter better than Buzzard is the Sparrow, which I can't include in this list because I can't store it in the hangar. Anyway, the Buzzard came fully equipped with guns. It have double machine gun and good tracking missiles. I highly recommend it, especially for new players who doesn't own Sparrow yet. In terms of price, it will cost you $1,750,000. Honestly, that's a fair price, especially for new players. Go get it, you won't regret it. Next up, I got the FH-1 Hunter. The Hunter, it's a military attack helicopter. It's based on the Boeing AH-64 Apache. It got a missiles and a machine gun in the front. It can only be operated by your friend because it's a two-sitter helicopter. Honestly, it's not a practical helicopter. I regret buying. However, if you always watch me, you already know that I don't sell any vehicle I bought unless if I have it already. Anyway, in terms of money, it will cost you $4,125,000, and in trade price, you will pay $3,100,000. So in total, I paid $4,425,000. We still in the helicopter category. Next in line, I got the Akula. The Akula is a stealth gunship attack helicopter, added as part of the Doomsday Heist update. And since that day, it became one of the famous helicopters, due to its ability of being completely off radar, aka stealth mode. Also, it have a good armor and tracking missiles and machine gun in the front. Me personally, I found it a little challenging in terms of control, rather than that it's a pretty good helicopter. The Akula is primarily based on Boeing Sikorsky RAH-66 Comanche. Let's speak about price. The Akula will cost you $4,500,000, and with trade price, it costs $3,375,000. So in total, I paid $4,800,000. Next up, I got the well-known Hydra. The Hydra is a military VTOL attack jet, featured in Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas, and Grand Theft Auto Online as part of the Heists update, and it's still available till today. It's primarily based on the British Aerospace Harrier II. I guess at this point, if you ever played GTA5, you definitely tried it before, and you already know that it have a good tracking missiles and an explosive cannon. However, it got nerfed recently. The Hydra, it's a Pegasus jet, so you can't sell it when you buy it. Also in the workshop, you only can change colors. The Hydra will cost you $3,990,000, and with trade price, you will pay $3 million. Next in line, I got one of the famous jets in dogfighting. It's the B-11 Strike Force. Design-wise, it looks awesome and aggressive in same time. The B-11 Strike Force is based on the Fairchild Republic A-10 Thunderbolt II Warthog. This jet have an amazing cannon in the front, so effective in homing missiles. If that's not enough, it have bombs too. The B-11 Strike Force can take up to 11 homing missiles before it blows up. And if you notice, it's not fast in low altitude. However, when you go to higher altitude, the speed increases. This option is useful, especially when you have ground targets. In terms of price, the B-11 Strike Force will cost you $3,800,000. So that means I paid at least $4,100,000. Moving forward to Savage. The Savage is a military helicopter gunship added to the game as part of the Heists update, and it's mainly based on the Russian Mi-24 Hind. I really love this one because, in terms of weapons, it got a crazy explosive cannon in the front of the helicopter and tracking missiles, and it's pretty controllable compared to other same-size helicopters. The Savage is a Pegasus vehicle. However, you can put it on your hangar, no problem at all. I really recommend the Savage. It will cost you $2,593,000, and with trade price, you will pay $1,950,000. So I paid total of $2,893,000. Moving to the second best jet in GTA 5 Online, the LF-22 Starling. I know I might trigger a lot of people who think that it's the best jet without any doubt. Anyway, the LF-22. Starling is a rocket plane added to the game as part of the Smuggler's Run update. The LF-22 Starling is based on the Messerschmitt Me-163 Comet. Since it came out, it became one of the best jet for dogfighting due to its ability of escaping missiles, because it got a powerful boost, and it's too small, and it have both a machine gun on wings and an aggressive missiles. In the hands of a professional pilot, this thing is unbeatable. That's why many people are saying it's the best. I don't blame them. However, it's the second best jet in my opinion. Keep watching and you will see what is the best jet in GTA 5 Online. The only thing I hate about it, it's the landing. It's so hard to land it. Anyway, in terms of price, the LF-22 Starling will cost you $3,657,000, and in trade price, it will cost you $2,750,000. So in total, I paid $3,957,000. Moving forward to one of the biggest and expensive airplane, it's the Avenger. The Mammoth Avenger is a plane added to the game as part of the Doomsday Heist update. The Avenger is primarily based on USMC MV-22 Osprey. In the game, after the last update, this airplane became an operational center in air. In the back, we have strong cannon. In different locations on the plane front, back, on top, and top back. It can be operated by 3 people. And you can start cool missions using the Avenger. Also, it have a tracking missiles. And there's a feature I really like on the Avenger, it called the autopilot. When you enable it, you can operate the cannon while you're hovering on the sky. It's so useful. Enough of this. Let's talk about the price on this thing. Primarily, it will cost you $3,450,000 and fully upgraded, including the Operations Center and Weapons Workshop and Auto Shop. The price will go up to $6,100,000. Next in line, I got another helicopter named Valkyrie. The Buckingham Valkyrie is a military transport helicopter added to the game as part of the Heists update. The Valkyrie is mainly based on the Bell UH-1Y Venom. In terms of weapons, as a pilot, you can't control nothing, you just fly it. It have 2 machine guns in both sides, covering 180 degrees in both sides. The helicopter itself got a good armor. In the downside, this helicopter, it's too big and not fast, and you will be completely armless, unless if you have a friend aboard. So, honestly, I wouldn't recommend it. I don't even remember when I got this. Anyway, it's here now, I won't sell it. In terms of price, it will cost you $3,790,000. And with trade price, you will pay $2,850,000. So, in total, I paid $4,090,000. And last but not least, to the best jet nowadays in GTA5 online, the Raiju F-160. The Mammoth F-160 Raiju is a military VTOL attack jet added to the game as part of the San Andreas Mercenaries update. It's mainly based on the Lockheed Martin F-35A Lightning II. And since it came out, it became a favorite choice, especially to dogfighting lovers. I do apologize because the clip of this jet was corrupted in the editing process. Anyway, the main features, the Raiju have a VTOL mode, and it can completely be off radar named stealth mode, plus to that, an explosive ammo, and a good tracking missiles. And currently, it's the fastest jet in the game without boost. I did include this one in my previous videos about armed planes. I did spoke a lot about it. In terms of price, all those cool features aren't cheap. The price of the Raiju is $6,855,000, and if you unlock the trade price, you will get it by paying $5,141,000. Me personally, I paid $5,541,000 because I unlocked the trade price. So now how much I did spend on all those jets and helicopters. I did the math behind the scenes and did found that the value of my hangar content is $60,555,000. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. Tell me in comments the value of your hangars, guys. Anyway, guys, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button and subscribe to never miss any future upload. With that said, thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next video. Bear Games signing the video off. Peace out, boys.